Hello, I'm back basically for another tutorial. So, what I'm going to be doing right here is going into here. I don't really have the very best computer and the very best hardware for this computer. So that's why it's kind of slowing down and kind of lagging a little bit. But right now I'm just going to do this in a way and make do with what I got. And I'm just going to go into here and I'm just going to make this very fast. So I'm actually going to go into here and just select this, CTR inverse, hide. And I'm just going to go into here and kind of like UV unwrap this right here and create the seams for this. And I might have to end up pausing this because this is going to take a long time. So I don't want to tire you out. You already saw in my other video, so if you have already watched my other videos, you've already seen exactly what I've did. So I'm just gonna go into here, mark seam, CTR, CTR, go link selection and go inverse, hide. Which I'm already assuming that you already know how to use Blender because this tutorial is for very advanced users that have already used the program. So what I'm doing right here is I'm marking up the seams. I'm marking up the seams like that. So I hit CTRE, which you already know that, and I just add the seams. And just go into here and just like go like inverse and link and inverse. And just do the exact same thing for this. CTR, and we're just gonna go link. CTR, mark seam. And I'm just gonna go into here and just go into here, solid, go cursor, just add something right here. Go into here, and I'm just gonna go into here and add white glass texture right there, and just assign that. Just go inverse, go into here, assign black plastic 2, and just go into here like that. Go cursor to selected. Now I'm gonna actually mark seam right there. And I'm just gonna go into here and create the scene like that. Go loop selection and kind of add a selection like that. And I'm just going to go like that and just select that. And I'm just going to pause this for now until I'm done all basically the UV like wrapping and putting all the scenes, which you already saw me in my other videos. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's basically all the texture map already done. We already texture map and unwrap the entire thing. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go basically here, hit A, and we're going to go unwrap. Which that took like a good basically like half an hour, but I shortened down the video. And now we just go into here and unwrap. And that's the entire thing unwrap. Right there. So now what we have to do is go into here, right here, and we have to go into here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go into here and apply a black plastic right there. But we're going to make sure we're on texture map mode right there. And we're going to select that. Gray fabric. Gray fabric right there. And we're just going to link select that. And select this entire thing. Gray leather. So let me see this. So let me try to see this. So that's exactly like that. And now what I'm just going to go into here is go into here, select this, apply another texture, and I'm going to apply the leather, the yellow silver texture like that. And just do the exact same thing for this. Like that. And just make sure that that's all selected. And just select that. Put the black plastic right there. And just go into here, face, and I'm just going to go into here, normal. Go into here. Silver, add that. Link. inverse, hide. CTR inverse, like that. And we fully finish most of this. And we're just going to keep adding this up. Go into here. And that's basically the texture done right there. The only thing we have to do is go into here. CTR inverse, hide. And just go into here, select that. So I'm just unselect that. Just go into here, P selection, tab, CTR join, tab, and that's selected. So now we have this all done. So now what we're going to do with this, which is a good thing now, we're going to go into here and we're going to take this right here and we're going to go into here and just select these things right here. And like that. And now that's selected now. And now we're going to select this. Hide. Go into here. Separate selection like that. Go alt hide like that. And now we're just going to go into this thing right here. And now what we're going to do is we're going to make sure that that's selected. So that's now selected. So now what I'm going to do basically right here is go into here. And I want to build a large enough image. So I want to build a new image and I want to put this at around 8,000. A large image so the texture maps are put on properly. And now we're going to make sure, yeah, we're going to have alpha on, but we're going to leave this basically black. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go click OK. And we're going to call this image. We're going to call this image car door back 2. Car door back 2, we're going to call this. And now we have that as car door back. So we're going to go out of this. We're going to make sure that this is selected. And now we're going to go under Render tab. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to go under here and we're going to go into bake. And we want to bake this as a JPEG. And we want to put this at high quality. And we want to actually bake this. We want to go into render, full render, and we want to make sure that full render is set to texture. And now we're going to actually bake this. So we're going to go bake. So I'm going to make sure that car door is selected like that. And I'm just going to go out of this, go out of tab. So what I did is I make sure that the car door for this, the car door texture map for this was selected in under the tabs key like that. So I make sure like this texture is selected and the car door back was selected. So now this is what we're going to do. We're going to go into tab. And now this, you want to make sure that everything's right, but we're going to actually go into here and we're going to bake texture like this. So we're going to go into here and we're going to hit basically bake texture like that. So the texture is now baked. And that's the texture now bake. So now since we have that now done, what we're going to do is go into here and we're going to go into the render room and we're going to save this image and we're going to save this image right here under Honda Civic right here, and we're going to save this as back. We're going to actually save this as a JPEG. And now we're just going to save that and save that image right there, and it automatically saves it. So that's the image saved. So now what we're going to do right here is we're going to go into here. And first of all, we're going to go into, we're going to open this with Photoshop. Actually, I'm going to go into here. I guess I could open this with GIMP. I'm going to open this as PaintShop Pro. You can still do it with a lot of this stuff with PaintShop Pro if you wanted to. But now what I'm going to do basically here is I'm going to open this up. And I'm just going to go into here and image size, canvas size, resize. I'm going to bring this down to, I'm going to keep bringing this down. %. So now I'm just gonna go into here, resize. So, like that. So I'm just gonna go into here, canvas size. Resize. I'm gonna actually go into here and resize and bring this up. Reset. Like that. 100. Like that. Resize. And I'm gonna bring this down to around 95, like that. And go into resize like that. Like that. So this is, so I'm just going to save this as right here, and I'm going to save this under, call this small, because we're going to be generating a normal map for this. And this is what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to go into here, and this is a program that you can download for free. It's called SS Bump Generator. Let me show you right now the actual program. SS Bump Generator. This is a free software that you can download, and it's used for generating normal maps, I think. So this is what it can develop. It can develop normal maps like this. Tutorials. Downloads. Screenshots. And this is all the stuff that SS Bump Generator can generate. Like that. Like that pretty much. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go into SS Bump Generator. Go into here. Let me try to go into here. Honda Civic. So now we have that. We're going to put this, preserve, and we're going to make the size of this. We're going to bring that to a large size, normal, and we're just going to leave the text like that because it automatically is going to create this thing. So to automatically create, you automatically create the texture like that. So I'm just actually going to go into here, resize that, save as, and just resave that again. And I'm just going to go into here, delete that, and I'm just going to reopen that. Because usually when you're using SS Bump Generator, the image can only be like 3000 by 3000, the largest. I've learned that from trial and error when I was using the software. So we're going to make that a normal, like that. And now I'm just going to go into here. If this is working. So right now it's giving trouble, so I'm just going to restart. Sorry about that. So I'm just going to restart SS bump generator. Add texture right here. Like that. Like that. Sorry if it was giving a little bit of technical difficulties. So now we're just gonna just add that. And right now it's processing. And it's already done. Bam. Like that. So now we just call this normal map. And that's the normal map right there. So now what we can do is we can go into here. Just go into here. Delete. And just kind of add the normal maps onto this. I guess this doesn't really have to have any type of reflection. So I guess we can kind of select this entire thing and just kind of add like a normal map towards this. So we're going to make a new texture and we're going to call this door interior back door interior back. So we're going to call this door interior back texture. Door interior back texture. Back door interior. Like that, and we're gonna take this. We're gonna go CTRC and we're gonna take this and we're just gonna go like that. Normal map. Like that. So we have that already selected, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into here and just select this texture like that and just add that, and we're just gonna hit like that. Boom. We're gonna hit like pack texture right there, and we're just gonna go into here and we're gonna make sure we select this on run right here to see the images. We're gonna select that and we're gonna go into here, turn that to normal, take this right off, and now we're gonna put that to normal. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring this to texture, like that texture map. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into here and kind of just apply the texture like that. Let me try to go into here. I don't like how the way that looks. So I'm just going to go into here and reopen up bump generator like this. Go into here. like that. Just like this. First of all, I'm just gonna go like this. Kind of messed up on that, so I'm just gonna go restore. Trying to get this the right way, so bear with me. But this is like what we would do right here. And we're gonna bring that to 10 like that. Normal. Adaptive. Like that. Like that. So I'm just gonna go into here and reopen up texture. Let me try to see this. That's why. Like that, and we just applied a normal map like that. And it looks like that, and maybe we could probably bring this up to, let's say around 2. Like that. One. Like that. And we just apply that like that. And that's like done like that. So I'm actually gonna go into here, height, and put that to 25 point. And now I'm just gonna go into here and put that to normal. And I'm just gonna bake that again. Like that. Tab. What is wrong with you all? So let me try to see this. I'm going to try to redo this again. So I'm going to leave that like that. And I'm going to bring that down to around 0.2. Like that. That's more better. I like that better. And we're going to bring that to 3. Like that. But that, you see the bumps right there? That's the way I want it. So we have that right there. Right there. So that's one of the textures for the car. CTR join. And that's added right there. So now what we can do is we can go into here. Like that. Go into some of this right here and get rid of like... Get rid of this, I think. Like that. We can just leave silver like this. And just get rid of this. Like that. And now we have the texture already done. So... So that's the texture already done. And I guess that's it basically with this tutorial for today. I mean, we did a lot today. So on the next tutorial, I'm going to be working on the back seat right here. I'm going to be working on in the next tutorial. So the next tutorial, I'm going to be working on the back seat right here, doing the normal map and getting all that texture done. And we can just take this right here and just go delete. And we just hit duplicate like that. And we just go CTR mirror, Z-axis, CTR mirror, cursor to selected right there, CTR mirror, Z-axis, CTR mirror, X-axis. Let me try to do this like that. So that's mirrored like that. And let me show you what this thing looks like. So I'm just going to go into here, render. So I'm just going to go into here, back door. And put that to normal. So it's re-rendering out the scene, I think. Like that, and that's what it looks like. It looks exactly like that. And that's what it looks like. And I guess that's pretty much it. That's what it looks like right there. And I hope you like this tutorial. Please subscribe if you like, or whatever, give me likes. And I hope this tutorial really helps you out. I'm doing this for somebody that requested this, so that's why I'm doing this tutorial right here.